So John Fillingham, Thinking HR. Welcome to Neil Shorthouse from Shorthouse Hospitality. Neil, on the subject of diversity and inclusion, how do you think in your experience organisations are doing nowadays?
I think with diversity and inclusion, I think organisations these days are doing not too bad actually. They're trying to get the policies together, but I think some of them at the same time have the policies in place, but they don't really know what they're doing with it. Whereby you have a policy, it sits on the shelf and it's there because you need that policy. I think companies are afraid to actually talk to others to find out what they've got, does it work? And if it does work, why don't you adapt it to suit your needs instead of sort of reinventing the wheel to create something that already exists within other organisations?
There's some key areas of the employee life cycle, from recruitment to total rewards to performance management, etc. What do you think is the best ways to find out how you're doing?
It's a good question actually, John. I think the best way for people to find out what they're actually doing is talk to the individuals, within the organisation to see what's working and not what's working, so to speak. But at the same time, talk to your colleagues in other organisations and ask them, we have this, is this working for you? Is it going to work for us? Each organisation is different. Each organisation has got its own culture, so something may not work for you that it works for someone else, but it's always good to have that conversation and see how it's going and whether or not it's suitable for you.
I'm certainly a big fan of measures, and I think data is a really useful way to understand how we can prove that we're making a difference by not just having a policy but actually taking action in our organisations. So the data, but I think you're absolutely right, using that as well as talking to people and having a conversation, I think is a really interesting and important way so people's voices are heard, to understand exactly how people are feeling about all these different situations. Great, thank you.